Okay, so I kinda want to get the Garo mask back out. Because I know there's some guys to fight here. I think there's like 3. Yeah, Tattle's sensing one already. Well, where are they? There you are. Master, you called? What are you? Wasn't ready. Oh, come on, it didn't spin. There we go. That timing is pretty tricky. Regrettable, although my rival, you were spectacular. I shall take my bow by opening my heart and revealing my wisdom. A hole can be opened in the ceiling of a particular room in Ikana Castle, but it cannot be broken without an explosive with incredible might. Belief or disbelief rests with you. To die without leaving a corpse, that is the way of us Garo. Alright then, now here's another guy right out in front. I tried so hard to spin attack there. I wasn't ready for that one. Guess that works. In entering Ikana Castle, there is another secret route apart from the well entrance. Belief or disbelief rests with you. To die without leaving a corpse, that is the way of us Garo. Yeah, so there's another way to get to this castle that we can use now that we have the mirror shield. So we don't have to go through the well ever again. Come on. Spin attack, darn it. These spin attacks are so hard to do. The Redeads in Ikana were once members of the castle's dancing troupe. That was a little scary, my lights just flickered a little bit. But we're still good, everything is fine. This is not the kind of game where you want the power to go out. Anyways, there's a fairy there I could use. Alright, that's about all we can do outside the castle. Let's head on in. And since we're wearing one of those 3 masks, these guys are just dancing. Otherwise, they'd be after us. But wearing the mask, they're just dancing. So, we've got a couple ways to go. We're gonna want to get our fire arrows out. So there's a few switches to hit. This one opens up this direction, which we can't do much over here, but I'll at least show it real quick. Yeah, there's a new enemy. You know the Floor Master, right? If you don't do something about its pieces before they can reunite. Yeah, it's like a Wall Master, but instead of taking you out of the area, it just, like, charges at you and doesn't go away. And let me hit it! Stop repeatedly charging. And yeah, and then when you hit it, it splits into 3 mini ones. And if you don't defeat them all fast enough, the mini one regrows into the big one. Oh, and they grab you. That's kind of scary. Actually, I think it's them grabbing you that causes them to regrow. They seem to drop a lot of money, though. Anyways, there's not much I can do in this room right now, so let's continue on in the other direction. So over here, we've got, like, this thing. And once we hit this switch, it raises up. But it's gonna come back down. It just goes up and down now. So we're gonna want to hide in this Deku flower. Maybe this doesn't go back up on its own. I gotta pop it back up. As being a Deku. There we go. So that opens the door and we can just jump to the end. This switch just raises everything again, except from this side. So in here, we should get our bow out. Get rid of some Skulltulas, maybe knock some of these things into each other so they just blow up and get out of our way. That might be easier said than done. But, yeah, we could totally Deku over to that switch. But then once we get over here and unlock the door, you might be thinking, like, aren't we trapped? And, like, yes, but also no. Because there's just an invisible platform there. Let's get rid of these stupid spiders. And we're out of there. Bubbles, no! Well, I'm jinxed now. Can't use my sword for a little while. Let me out! Okay, on to the second floor. We should be going outside. Yeah, here we are. Now, there's definitely something important back there, but if we fall down there, then we'll have no way back up without going through all those rooms again. So let's try not to fall down there. I'm gonna go over this way first. just to see if I can show you something without jumping down to it. So, down on this pillar, there's like a little paper airplane sitting on that pillar. It's a little Easter egg, I guess. It's kind of hard to see from here, but I'm not jumping down there because then I'll have to climb back up. But yeah, it's a paper airplane. Anyways, now let's go do what we need to do, since we can come back from that if we're careful. By which I mean if these birds don't destroy us. Where are you? Get out of here. The one I was aiming at was way too far away to be important. Do these guys keep spawning? 'Cause if so, I should just hurry up and hit this switch before something terrible happens. And that moved a block aside, letting light into a room in the castle. So we'll have to check out what room that is later. It's the one off to the right from entering here, as you can see. That's how it's laid out. So if we get back up here, we can now go over and get this piece of heart. If we do things right here. Fire's going away. Now we just have to go down there. Don't roll off the pillar, please. And we can glide across. And there we've got a piece of heart. Again. We just need 9 more in the whole game. So let's head back into the castle here and check out that light that came down. Which would be in here, and I'm gonna get my Gibdo mask back out again. Or whatever mask I feel like using out of those 3. Oh hey, you're back. I can destroy you with light now. So yeah, there's a pillar of light shining down here. Now this place is much brighter. Well, missed those rupees, but my wallet's practically full anyways. So these guys, they're not just doing the same dance as the guys out there. They're doing like 3 different dances. I'm pretty sure that the 3DS version has 5 dances total, whereas this one only has 3. But yeah, it's always a silly little thing, the dancing Redeads. Redead, if it catches you in its paralyzing glare, you won't be able to move. Shake it off if you get caught. I really don't need to worry about that, now do I? Oh hey, look who it is. It's been a while, Wizrobe. Let me get my bow back out. It's almost as if I know where you're gonna be. I don't know where you're gonna be, but I'm getting pretty darn lucky. Yeah, now he's going around like crazy because he's going on to that phase. It looks like he's a fire elemental now, too. Whereas before he was always ice. But is he gonna get a chance to shoot that at me, even? Yep, he will. But, you know, that shot that actually hit me kind of cost him his life there, so... Who really won here? We won, because we got to see dancing reduds. Like, it's still playing the sinister music, but they're just dancing. So we could fall back into that room, which we don't want to do. Or we could continue on here. Here, see? You always miss things like this. Take a look. The rocks are cracked here. So this is that part where they said we needed a powder keg. So let's try that here. I'm gonna set things kind of back to normal. And there we go. We have let more light into the castle. We can destroy all these redeads with ease. With relative ease, makes crushing rocks seem such a breeze. Alright. Here we are at the end of this place. I'm just gonna equip my fire arrows now. Oh, Insolent One was brought the unthinkable into a land as dark as Ikana. My servants have fallen namelessly before the light that guides you. However, the darkness in which my servants live is, after all, fleeting. You shall see with your own eyes just what kind of thing true darkness really is. Use Z-targeting methods while defending the unthinkable. What could that possibly be in a place as dark as this? I assume she says the same thing about the other guy. Yeah. Alright, well, we saw those curtains close. Also, if you get too close to him, this happens. Let's try to trick him. Oh, Kita. Is it not Captain Kita? But you're so... tiny. I was nearly fooled by what you have done. Alright, let's try something else. Alright, let's actually fight him seriously now. Letting light into the room. Get as much light in here as I can get. So these guys have shields, so light alone isn't really gonna affect them, because they can just block the light. So we need to get them to drop their guard. Just keep defending and watch his movements. I think I'm starting to see his weak point. Let me spin attack, darn it. Okay, there we go. There, I've knocked them over. Now I want to use my light on them. And they just kind of disintegrate. Stick with using the basic target methods while defending. He's a different rank than those other two lackeys, though. Whoa, what did you just do to me? You breathed something nasty on me. Oh yeah, let's get normal arrows out here. So his upper half and lower half are separate here. Oh my gosh, get off of me. Why are you so hard to hit? Can I even hit him when he's ahead? Alright, this is my chance. He's too far away. So that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm gonna need to take care of him when he's actually near the light here. Stop going way over here. I really need to defeat you near the light. He's like so determined to be next to this wall. And he should be, because that's the only way he's gonna live. Yeah, that head seemingly just can't be hurt. Those just give me arrows. I have a fairy, right? So hitting him with light can stun him here, but yeah, I don't know what to do when he's ahead. I feel like I've just gotta avoid. I do have a fairy, right? Yeah, I have 2 of them. So we've got no problems. Although it'd be nice if there wasn't gonna be beeping during the cutscene, but oh well. You know what? I could just use a fairy right now to take care of that. You're blocking me. Get out of the way. I can still get him. But blocking you? The reason he beat us is because you are so feeble. Don't blame this on me. What? Just try saying that again to my bony face. Feeble. Feeble, 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 feeble. Shut up already. Grr, don't look at me. I was once called the best swordsman in all of Ikana. The greatest swordsman in all of Ikana? You, feeble? Draw your weapon. Huh? I'm telling you to draw your sword. How? Will you stop? What fools? Haven't you begun to understand? The kingdom being ruined and us left in this state, isn't it petty little battles like this that have caused it? Believing in your friends and embracing that belief by forgiving failure. These feelings have vanished from our hearts. It all happened after somebody thrust open the doors of that stone tower. You who bring light into darkness, I am the king of Ikana Kingdom, Egos du Ikana. The spellbinding that had been cast upon us was broken by that light which you carry. To return true light to this land, you must seal the doors of Stone Tower where the wind of darkness blows through. But Stone Tower is an impenetrable stronghold. Hundreds of soldiers from my kingdom would not even be able to topple it. It is far too reckless for one to take on such a challenge. And so, I grant you a soldier who has no heart, one who will not falter in the darkness. You shall remember this song. You learned the Elegy of Emptiness. It's a mystical song that allows you to shed a shell shaped in your current image. By playing the song while wearing masks to assume different forms, you'll be able to leave up to 4 empty shells, one for each form. This soldier who has no heart is your twin image, a shell of yourself that you will shed when your song commands it. On my kingdom, shine the light of justice. Alright, so, meet Ben here. Ben here is, like, one of the big legendary creepypastas that, like, along with, like, Sonic.exe and, like, Lavender Town Syndrome and Herobrine and all that. Ben's one of the big ones. A lot of creepypastas were based on Ben here. Anyways, why don't we see all these different forms? Oop. So these statues are meant to weigh down switches, but Deku Link is too light to weigh down a switch, so that means that this statue is completely useless. Poor Deku Link. Now this still has like a little bit of a green outfit, but he looks more like Darmani than Goron Link. Kind of. So this is sort of like what Darmani looked like when he lived. And then we, of course, have to do Zora Link here. Get a good look at Mikau. And there you go, and notice that all of the dead characters here don't have pupils in their eyes, whereas Link is the only one that does, because he's alive. So we've got Link, Mikau, Darmani, and who is this Deku? Interesting. Anyways, that's about enough of that. At this point, I'm gonna want to teleport back to Clock Town so I can deposit my rupees. So let's just do that real quick. We're all maxed out. We don't want to do a dungeon when we're maxed out on money. Yes, I do want to deposit some stuff. We're gonna get over 2,000 now. That's over 40% of the way. And we're gonna have a really great way to grind rupees super soon. So let's head back now. Back to the canyon. And I'm gonna show you, first thing I'm gonna do when I get there is I'm gonna show you the way to get back to the castle if you want to. Not that I need to, but I'll show you how to do that. I'll take another ferry here, since it's right here. Anyways, this big door is supposed to lead to the castle, but remember the sign said it was sealed. But that doesn't really matter since there's a hole in the wall over here. And I can't really hit this with my sword since I'm jinxed, but I can hit it with my bow and arrow. And once I'm in the light, I can just shine it on this block. And we have surpassed the barrier. It's like the barrier of life and death in Toho. You can just fly over it. Except here, we're going around it. Anyways, the only place really left to go is over to the temple. There's only one direction we haven't gone yet, unless you count that challenge that I said we'd be doing after the dungeon. And that is up here. There's nothing hidden around here, no gossip stone. Looks like there's probably a Garo around here, but there's also, like, I can't use my sword. So this is a bit problematic. How do I fight a Garo without being able to use my sword? For that matter, how do I fight these bubbles so they'll stop jinxing me? Okay, I'm thinking let's, you know, become a Goron or something. Yeah, I can still Goron punch while jinxed, so let's, like, punch this skull out. Get over here. Regrettable. Although my rival, you are spectacular, I shall take my bow by opening my heart and revealing my wisdom. That which was acquired in Ikana Castle shall open the way to Stone Tower. That is all I know. Belief or disbelief rests with you. To die without leaving a corpse, that is the way of Ascaro. Okay, let's head on up. I kinda wanna wait for this to pass so the screen's not small. There we go, dawn of the second day. 48 hours remain. Stone Tower. Alright, so these switches here, they move these blocks. But they only move them if we're, like, still on the switch, so this is where we want to use our Elegy of Emptiness. And again, the Deku one is completely useless since he can't weigh down switches. The Goron one is special because he can weigh down bigger switches. And then the human one and the Zora one are basically the same. Functionally. Hey look, it's a Beamos. What? You don't know about the Beamos? Don't let its beam scare you, just give it a good blast. Yeah, so you can defeat those things by using bombs. There we go, they blow up too, though. So you want to be careful with the paths these blocks move in, because the blocks could easily get tangled up in their paths if you undo them at the wrong time, but generally, the normal order of pressing the buttons should make sure that they don't get tangled. Just don't start screwing around with things and messing them up. So there's a ton of boulders coming down. Gotta watch out for. I also kind of want to look around, because I know there's a scarecrow somewhere. I just don't know where. But I'm pretty sure he's higher up. So yeah, we have successfully moved those blocks from below to above. Now we just have to make our way across, and these 3 switches over here also move those blocks into place. Like if we want to go backwards down the path, but we don't really want to do that. So let's just ignore them. I want to say the scarecrow's like up there somewhere. So here's a block we want to press. And then, since the other statue disappeared, because we can only have one human statue at a time, that other block down below went back to where it was before, down at the bottom. Alright, there's a Beamos over here. We haven't seen it in action actually trying to attack me yet, so maybe we should check that out. Alright, so I'm gonna need to use the Goron last here. Ah, boulders. Yeah, so I let him shoot me with the laser a little bit so you could see it. But I also didn't wanna stay there too long, for obvious reasons. And there we go, we've got another path across now. From here, of course these 3 switches are for going backwards. I think this, yeah, the scarecrow's over here. So let's check out what's over there. Oh wait, here we go. I had to remember it for a second. Okay, what is actually over here, though? Oh. Redeads, These guys dance too, they're fine. I don't need to destroy them. Hey, look, another fairy I could use. Okay, there's a good number of them here. Are we gonna have a full thing of fairies? That would be pretty good. No, it doesn't look like it. I guess I'm keeping my fish. For no real reason. Alright, now get back down there before the Redeads come get you now that you're not wearing your mask. And let's continue on up further. Ah, stupid boulders. I don't like that boulder. That's not a nice boulder. Okay, so this part's gonna be interesting. So we could ride the blocks down there, but I don't remember the paths of each block, so what I think I want to do, and hopefully this isn't wrong. Okay, that might be a bit difficult. It might be time to ride the blocks. I'm gonna keep my bunny hood on just so I can make a longer jump here, trying to go backwards. There we go. Do I want to be on the middle one? I'm not sure. I also don't remember what statues do what. Okay, that made that one go back. How about Goron? Please don't, like, somehow end up with me being pushed off. Okay, this is turning into a mess, and now I'm actually stranded here, so... doing the Zora one, it better make this work. I'm actually not stranded, because I could use the hook shot to get out of here. But it's a scary situation. Still, I don't think we're gonna get knocked off of this thing, so I think we're fine. There we go, and the camera was a little confused, and I almost fell off of there because of that. It pushed me, like, right to the edge of the block. I'm not gonna try to jump this. There's a hook shot thing, and I am using it. And with this, we have made it to the top. And thankfully there's an owl statue up there, so we don't have to, yeah, up here, so we don't have to worry about that ever again. Also, I think I can get rid of my fish. Because there's like always a fairy next to an owl statue. Yeah, there we go. Don't accidentally collect the fairy like that. Okay. There we go. We've got all fairies. Now let's try to figure this out. Let's get across to the temple. So that's the middle one. That one is probably the last one we want to do. And this one's definitely the first one. So let's try that. This looks like it's all working. So now I should just have to put normal Link on this middle one and we're all good. And just for some extra safety, I want to use the bunny hood. Give me that extra jump distance. And these switches, of course, as always, are for going back. Alright. So I think we're gonna end it here. In the next video, we will be doing Stone Tower Temple. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.